Hi, and welcome back to It's a Miracle Beauty. I wanted to do my June-July empties. I do have a little bit of skin, a little bit of hair, and a little bit of makeup. I'm actually going to do them in the order of hair, then skin, then makeup. I do typically put the timestamps on the screen as well as down below so that you are able to skip to a section that might interest you a little bit more. So I have been having more empties since I started panning, but I still have most of these were started prior to those months or were used for the whole 60-day period on a consistent basis. If you like empties or unboxings or things like that, please click the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. I do upload every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. And if you like this style video or you want to see more of this style video, if you would click like, so that two things: one, I know to keep doing them, and two, so that they do go on the YouTube algorithm and help us move up in the rankings. So the first thing that I want to do was hair. And so the first thing I see is the Beauty and Love Beauty Planet. This one is the coconut water and mimosa flower. So this is not the one I normally use. I normally have the one, I can never pronounce it. It's like the murmur butter, and it's actually, I think it has roses in it as well, although that's not my favorite scent. This is perfect for someone who has oily hair or struggles to have skip days and things like that. This does have a clean rinsing like factor to it. I mean, it advertises it, but also, I mean, it really does. Like, it says for volume and bounty, so it's trying not to wear the hair down, but it also helps for oils and things like that. So I do like that brand. It's actually one of the only brands I use now. However, I don't like that formula. So next is Marc Anthony Grow Long Leave-In Conditioner. I did get this, I believe, at Rite Aid, and it was really affordable. I mean, I think it was $10 or under, and I believe that it lasted about 45 days of consistent use. Now, I don't wash my hair every day, and I probably use a little bit too much leave-in conditioner, but because I do low lights, highlights, and everything else, I do like to give it some additional moisture besides just my conditioner. So I use leave-in conditioner, I use hair oils, I mean, I use heat protectants, I go the whole route. So this smells really good. It did last, I felt, a long time for how much I used of it. So other hair, well, this is not necessarily hair. I think that actually, oh wait, here's a hair. Dove Refresh and Care Volume and Fullness. It's spoken too fast. Dry shampoo. This actually, I don't know if you can hear it. It still has just a little bit left in it. I did not like what this did for my hair. First of all, it really left like a film near my roots. And then also it just was a pain to rinse out and caused me to itch. I don't do that. So I think that is it for hair. I don't think I see anything else. So we move over to skin and body. The first one I have here is a native deodorant in coconut and vanilla. I will click up here the video that I actually unboxed these. They were in a Target like beauty box for $5. I had a coupon, got them for $3.50. I actually own this in the full size as well. I like it. For me in summer, especially in Michigan, we've been having a horrible heat wave lately. Like right now, it is hot outside. Not this minute, but I mean, like, we're in a heat wave. It's actually one of the first cool nights we've had. But this I find is not quite enough. So I do have Mitchum ladies and this in the house pretty much at all times. Then also is the Method Body Pure and Peace. I actually got this in either the same box or a different box, but in the same video. This one, it smelled fine. It worked fine. Wasn't anything really good or bad, like favorable about it. Just generic body wash. It wasn't anything really to write home about. Oh, I missed a hair. This is the Amico Reset Pink Charcoal Scalp Cleansing Oil. This for me was not, it's a no-go. I will never put it on my hair again. It does clarify or cleanse your scalp, but it dried my hair out. It took me days to get the moisture back in my hair. So that is a not again item. So next, I see the Clinique, and I am in skincare and body care now. Clinique Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. This actually works so well for someone who has non-dry skin, either combo or oily. I think this would be like a dream. I have dry skin. I was using it pretty consistently, and then I just noticed that I couldn't quite get my skin back to moisture with this, so my hubby did finish that off for me. Next is one I finished off, and it's the Clarins Gentle Foaming Cleanser with shea butter for dry or sensitive skin. I definitely would purchase this again. I really honestly thought it worked fantastic. Left my skin soft and not dry, but definitely clean. I am a double cleanser, so I actually have two. I have the Clinique, the big size of Take the Day Off, and I have a sample of Pharmacy Green Clean. And both of these are my #1 favorites for cleansing oil or cleansing balms. This one does have a scent. If you prefer unscented, I would definitely go with this. I also would say that this one is gentler on the eyes, but I didn't have a long-term issue with this. But if you open your eyes while you're doing it, you do actually have almost like a, it's like when you get out of the pool and you have that haze. That's what that is. So I do love both of those, however. I also have the Andalou, I think is how you pronounce it, Naturals. This is the Firming Coconut Water Cleanser. This is another one that did not do really anything, but it wasn't, I guess, how do I phrase this? It didn't clean. Even with doing my cleansing balm first, this did not clean my skin. But it has a cooling effect, and it does have a firming effect. So what I would do is I would actually triple cleanse, if you count this as a soap, which I don't think it cleaned much, but I would use my balm and then my Clarins face wash and then put this over. I used probably about that much, and then I just knew it was not a product that was working for me. So both hubby and I just kind of pushed through it and got it done. So next, I also have the Tula Purifying Face Cleanser. So this is one we actually got in our, I believe, FabFitFun, I think is what we got it in. So it is one that I thought worked fantastic. I absolutely would purchase again. It took me, I think, almost 3 months to go through it, if I'm not mistaken. And that was with more than one person and me using more than once a day. Next is a sample that I had already started a long time ago and just finished off. It is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil-Free Cleanser. So this one I had in my shower and just kind of, it sat there probably for almost 6-9 months. And then I realized that it was going to go bad and I finished it. And if you, I don't know if you can see it with the detail, but there's like cotton all over it because something in my garbage spilt. I actually have a towel on my desk because something spilled and everything is gooey. The Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This is the, I think this is like the $20 jar. So I actually use this every day after my showers. Not on my entire body, but basically from the waist down on, you know, legs, bottom, stuff like that. And I love it. It's like my favorite. Same brand. This is the Brazilian Kiss lip butter. And this is one I actually have on my list to repurchase. I love the way it made my lips feel. And I love the taste or the scent as well. Another one, this is actually my second one, the Drunk Elephant Lip Balm. This is another one that works fantastic. I like Drunk Elephant. I just haven't found a way to justify the price yet, but this was really nice. Also Drunk Elephant is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. And this is my, I was like 100-point Sephora thing, and it was good. It doesn't compete with this one. This is the Tatcha Water Cream, and this is actually for oily skin. I haven't tried the one for dry skin yet, and I thought this worked fantastic. Both of these melded with my oil, my face oil, so amazing. Like, they just worked really well in component with it, and it just was a dream. So this is one I do have on my list. It's a little pricey. I'm not sure I want to spend it yet. We'll see. Another expensive one is the Juice Beauty Stem Cell Anti-Wrinkle Booster Serum. I actually buy these in the travel size from Mercari and typically save quite a bit, and it usually equals. They do also, people sell the full size. I have yet to invest in that because I've got a bunch of these for a great price and haven't had to. So here's one that I would call a waste of my money. This is the number 7 Beautiful Skin Dark Circle Corrector. I actually thought that this did absolutely nothing other than moisturize my under eye. It did not do anything for my dark circles, but it did do a lot of moisture. It also has, and I feel like I have to note this, it has a 6-month shelf life. So by coincidence, because I was trying to find a cure for the dark circles, I bought this and I bought a Clinique similar product, and they both have gone bad before I used even enough to feel like I got my money's worth, even for as cheap as number 7 is. Another moisturizer is Laneige. This is the Moisture Cream Water Bank. I love this line. I've talked about it in other ones. I have tons of their sleeping masks, both lip and face. I have this product in a bigger size as well. It's one of my favorite products, and it does not leave me dry, but also does not cause any skin clogging, things like that. So I really enjoy that one. Then I have my absolute favorite product in this whole table right now. Well, I don't know, the water cream by, what is that called? I just went stupid. Tatcha. The Tatcha is one of my top 2, but this is actually by Sephora. It's their new skincare line, and this is the All Day Hydrator, Hydrate and Glow. So this has hyaluronic acid in it, and it just feels amazing on your skin. It does not even feel like a serum or essence or anything else. It just goes on and like disappears, but like sucks all the moisture in. I love it. I actually, again, got a ton of these off of Mercari, and they're awesome. I love them. You can hear me dropping them back in the basket. So this is the Lolila Believe lotion. I use this so fast because it smells so good. They do have an Instagram page. It's this one, I believe it says cabbage rose and citrus shea butter hand cream. Cabbage makes it sound like it wouldn't smell good, but it's amazing. So next I have a La Prunière Plum Beauty Oil. I did get this in my Saks Fifth Avenue beauty boxes you get for hitting certain points. And this was phenomenal. I would have never thought to put plum oil on my face, and it smelled so good and worked really well. And then let's see, I'm almost out of skincare. So next is the Blackout Pore Minimizing Pore Tightening Effect. It's a mask. This one actually dried up before I could use it. I think I possibly could have re-moisturized it, but I didn't really like the effect of it anyways. It did not really, in my opinion, I don't have huge pores, but I do get blackheads on my nose. Didn't do anything for any part of my face, in my opinion. And then the last one is the ColourPop Lippy Scrub. I actually didn't finish this. I had a good amount left, and I came home and it was gone. I think a kid ate it. I don't know what kids do, I swear. The last thing for non-makeup is the Sigma brush shampoo. And again, I apologize for everything stuck to this, but it's in that basket. This is the Sigma brush shampoo. This is actually the liquid one. I already posted about the foaming one. I didn't care for that one. I thought it was kind of a waste. It didn't really give you enough. I went through that so fast. This is another one. So this has a pump, like almost like a lotion. And when you squirt it, it actually goes like this. And if you tilt it, it won't squirt. It's like the stem's not long enough or something. I'm not sure. But I think I've mentioned in another video, I bought a dollar store soap bar. I can't even think the name of it, but it's like a lavender one. And it's actually, no, I can't think of it. But it's a lavender smell, and it works fantastic on my beauty blenders and everything. If I have a stubborn one, I use my Sigma Matte, but I just don't see the point in justifying this cost. So moving on to makeup, I have some decluttering because they're expiring and don't want to trust it. And then I have some fails. So I'll do the fails first and just knock it out. So I have 4 of these little like shimmer shadows from Wet n Wild. They were only 99 cents each, so I didn't touch them right away. I have a lot in my collection. And I happened to mention when I was looking through my collection, I saw these still unopened, and I posted, and everybody was like, oh, it feels like petroleum jelly. It does. Like, it literally, this is petroleum jelly with some sparkling in it. I mean, it's crazy. There's no way I want that on my eye. I'm not into that gloss look, any of that. I've tried it. It doesn't look good on me, in my opinion, and I can't do it. For primer, I have the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer. I have a ton of these samples. I get them from Ipsy on a regular basis, not because they're duplicates, but because I paid the $3 for them. I love this one. I do eventually plan to purchase the full one, but as long as I can get them for $3, I just keep getting them for $3. Urban Decay All-Nighter. This one is the setting spray all-nighter. I actually have this in a big bottle now, so I'm not going to throw this bottle away. I'm actually going to refill it so that I can put it in my purse with the lid, of course. And then my second favorite spray, because that's definitely my all-time favorite spray. My second favorite spray is the Morphe Continuous Setting. This one, I don't know if there's anything left if I can show you, but oh, got a little bit out of it. Here. There we go. I couldn't even get that much out of it the other day. It literally has like such a fine mist. It's amazing. I love it. And then I have 4 mascaras. 2 were completely used, and then 1 is 2 are expired. 1 I kind of helped expire because I wanted it to go away. But 1 I felt sad that I didn't get to use was the Clinique Long Lash Power. This one, in case you're curious about the brush, because I'm a brush fanatic, I actually wanted this for my lower lashes, and it's not completely dry, but it's probably getting close to a year old, so I am decluttering it even though I didn't get time to use it. I don't want to take any chances with my eyeballs. One that is like my favorite, one of my like top 5, probably top 3, is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is one of the special editions. It actually had a little like thing hanging on it. I took it off because I didn't care about that. But it's like hard to open. It's so dry. it does look like that. So it's small enough to like get in your inner corner and outer corner, but also not so big that it actually distorts or leaves smudges and stuff like that. Another one that was aging, but I probably didn't do well by it because it took so long to use it, is this is by Ciate London, and I love this. It's not as big as the new Too Faced, but it's a bigger brush. And this is the Wonderland mascara. So this unfortunately is older and I don't want to risk anything, but it is getting drier and drier. Well, while I prefer drier formulas, I did not want to take a chance with that. And then the last one is the CoverGirl Remarkable. Somebody wanted me to give this a try again, and I did. And it's such a wet formula, even though that brush is fantastic. It's such a wet formula that before I can even let it dry, either I sneeze or I blink or something, and I end up with raccoon eyes. So it's just, I can't do it. And then another expiration, but it's almost used, is the Voluminous Primer Base by L'Oreal. I love this. I love any of these white primers. I just think they give your lashes like more of a thicker look. But unfortunately, I didn't use it all before it was long past expired. And then another one that it's technically expired, I would guess, but it's just a sample and it's the wrong color. So this is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. So it does look like that, and it's this bottle. Let me see, spin it for you. It's light. I'm definitely in the fair category if I'm going to go brightening at all. And even light, it's a little bit dark for like touch-ups too. It leaves little spots. So that is my empties for June and July of 2019. Most of them I would say I would repurchase. Not every item in there, but most of them I would. I mean, this is a lot. So not every product was a favorite of mine. Not every product was something that I would reach for and just want to use all the time. But there's definitely some favorites in there that once I use up what I have, I plan to purchase again. So what was your like number one category, if you don't mind answering below, that you had for empties? Did you have more skincare, more hair care, more makeup? Mine tends to vary each time I do it. Sometimes I have just a ton of skincare and then I'll have like 2 hair and 2 makeup, or vice versa. So I appreciate you watching. I hope that I see you again soon. And I do hope that before you leave, you will like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And I hope you have a fantastic evening.